That means that you don't have to clean yourself up first. That means he already knew your junk. He knows your secrets. He knows your sin. He knows everything about you. We can't fix ourselves up. It doesn't work like that. And so the only option we have is to come as you are. So here's a question that you and I have to wrestle with this morning, especially in this raw moment, is why do we need that kind of rescue in the first place? Why do we need this story? Why do we need to interact with each other's story and hear how God has moved it? As you know, the Bible has a lot to say about God and who he is, and he is good, he's loving, he's perfect, he's holy, he's completely pure. And in the Garden of Eden, we read in Genesis that everything was as it was supposed to be. There's no guilt. There's no shame. There's no brokenness. It's just relationship with God. But we also read that Adam and Eve, they made a choice. And by their action, humanity made a choice. And that was to rebel from a holy God. Basically, they're saying, listen, we don't want it your way. We feel like we're missing out. So we're going to go get it our own way. We're going to go and do our own thing. You're holding out on us, and we think we can get it ourselves. And so they ate the fruit from the tree. And in that moment, sin entered into the world. That's when stories like this happen. It's stories that I have in my life, stories that you have in your life. And since that moment, every person that has ever lived has felt it. The pull towards things that aren't right, the guilt that we can't shake, the broken relationships. Those stories aren't just someone else's stories, it's our story. They say that the church is full of hypocrites, and in a way it's true, but not because we're pretending to be perfect, but because we don't always live up to what we believe. And so we lean on the grace of God to help us to be more like Jesus. Here's the good news for us. Here's the good news for you and I this morning. Matt already shared it, but 1 John 4:19, we love because he first loved us. He noticed you first. He loved you and I first. He didn't run away. He didn't cast us to the side. He didn't leave us alone to figure it out. Instead, a perfect, holy God pursued after you and I, to the point that he actually sacrificed his son for us. God the Father sent his one and only son, Jesus, to live a perfect life, a sinless life. And this is important because of what's next. He took our place. He took your spot. He took mine. What does that mean? Why? How? Why is it important to us today? When Adam and Eve rebelled against God, you don't just do that and then walk away like nothing happened. There's a penalty for sin. There's a for rejection of a holy God. Romans 6:23 tells us that the wages of sin is death, and death is the penalty for our sin. And he took our place. He bore our punishment, not because he deserved it, because I deserved it, because you deserve it. He did it because he loved us first, and that's what true love does. Instead of death, instead of punishment, we get righteousness. We get perfection in the eyes of God. We get right standing with God through the blood of Jesus. And that is the gospel that we celebrate today. In telling those stories, we celebrate the gospel. We celebrate redemption and forgiveness and victory because he died for us. But it doesn't stop that he just died for us, because 3 days later he proved everything that he said and that he lived and that he died for when he rose from that grave. Death didn't win. Sin didn't win. The grave did not win. That is why 6 people had the faith and the courage to share their stories with the world, with you and I. Romans 5:8, it says this: God demonstrates his love for us in this, that while you and I were still sinners, Christ died for us. That means that you don't have to clean yourself up first. That means he already knew your junk. He knows your secrets. He knows your sin. He knows everything about you. And honestly, we can't fix ourselves up. It doesn't work like that. And so the only option we have is to come as you are. We come broken, addicted, numb, running, doubting. And the beauty is that God that took the first step towards us, he meets us in that place. This isn't a once and done decision. This isn't just something that you believe in your head. The response is your whole life. And so as the worship team comes out, I just want to ask, have you ever responded to Jesus? Not, have you ever come and talked with a pastor? That might be the beginning of your story. But so many people count on that moment, but they've not lived the fruit of it. I'm not asking you if you grew up in church. Here's what I'm asking. Have you surrendered your life to him? If not, today's the day. It could be your special day. The gospel truth is that we can turn from our sin, that those stories and those regrets and that shame that's not the final say of who you are. We place our faith in Jesus and we're forgiven. We're made new. We're made right with God. And the beauty is he does the cleaning. And we're just called to trust and obey and to fall on his grace, his unmerited love for you.